Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's EFK. Welcome to the channel, and today I want to talk about how Xbox and Microsoft have failed Steam Deck users and PC users. Now, for those who don't know, the Steam Deck slash Steam PC client is one of the most used gaming platforms in the world, with Steam being the go-to place to play PC games. Now, so you don't know, Microsoft has a long history of working with Steam and Valve to obviously bring games to Steam. Microsoft first published their first game, at least the first game currently available on their profile on Steam back in 2009. They've also bought Bethesda, who has a long history with developing games for PC as well. So, what do you mean? What do I mean by Microsoft's failed PC games? Well, for those of you who don't know, there are 53 PC games under Xbox Game Studios on Steam under obviously that whole developer umbrella, whilst there is a total of, I don't know how many there is exactly on Bethesda, but I know there's probably around 100. Now, why is this a big deal? Because Microsoft has loads more games than just those 53 games they've put on their Game Studios brand, and as well as stuff under Bethesda, but Bethesda is mostly complete from what I know. What do I mean? Well, take the Gears of War franchise, for example. Gears 5 and Gears Tactics are available on Steam, but Gears 1 through 4 and Gears Judgment aren't available for some reason. I don't know why, but they're not available. Halo Wars 2 is another example of a game that's Microsoft owned, that's not on Steam. Same with Minecraft, the original Minecraft game, which is huge. Everyone knows Minecraft. Minecraft's one of the most bought and most played games in the world. That game's absent from Steam as well. But Minecraft Dungeons is there, and so is Minecraft Legends, which comes out in a few weeks. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, Microsoft has obviously positioned themselves with Xbox to be a Play Anywhere service. With Game Pass, obviously they have all their games on subscription, but they also have published most of their more recent games on Steam. Games like Gears 5, Gears Tactics, Halo the Master Chief Collection. There's loads of games from Microsoft's portfolio, especially when it comes to games that were exclusively Xbox and now on Steam. But because the way Microsoft sees themselves is obviously cloud, PC, mobile, and console. The four major pillars when it comes to gaming platforms. Obviously, there aren't gaming platforms, and essentially some of those games are still on PC, but on the Microsoft Windows Store. They're not available on Steam Deck and Steam for some reason, which to me is kind of a weird thing. I don't understand why Microsoft could obviously easily bring more of their PC games that are already on PC but are available for Windows, put them on Steam. Maybe they don't want to share the money with Valve. I don't know, but to me it's kind of weird that Microsoft, who has sung the praises of Valve and Steam for years, said about how Steam is where PC players play, because I have never heard anyone talk about the Epic Games Store unless they were talking about the exclusivity deals that they were doing years ago. No one talks about Epic Games anymore. No one talks about EA Play, I think it's called now. No one talks about Battle.net. No one talks about any of these other storefronts. Besides, I think GOG.com might get the occasional mention by game publisher. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is, especially. And with Steam, right, being basically the monopoly of PC gaming, surely Microsoft would want to get more games on PC so they could get a bigger piece of that pie. Now, obviously, you can argue that Microsoft has conflict of interest with them running the Windows Store and them having games on Windows. But to me, I kind of feel like they kind of need to bring these games like Minecraft, Halo 5, Halo Wars, the original Gears trilogy. Bring them over, especially like stuff like Fable. Fable has a reboot coming. The new Fable game's coming out, should be in the next few years. And Fable 2, 3, and Fable 2, 3, and Heroes aren't available on Steam. You can get Halo 1 Anniversary Edition, or you can get Fable Anniversary or Fable Lost Chapters, which is the first game, and obviously it's like a DLC sort of thing to do the first game, but you can't get any of the other games, which is kind of weird to me. Likewise, Rare Replays wasn't on it, and people will argue, well, yeah, they're console exclusive. Microsoft only wants them on the Xbox. That's fine, but then they have sales and in the Steam Spring Sale, they had these bundles of Xbox Game Studios classic games, classic in quotation marks, only a few years old, with games like The Maw, Miss Sploshman, Quantum Break. Games that to me, or Loco Cycle was one that was on there. Games to me like Loco Cycle isn't on Game Pass, nor is Miss Sploshman, nor is The Maw. So I don't understand why Microsoft doesn't want to put their own games on here to potentially boost sales of those games, whilst obviously most of them already have PC ports because they're already on Windows, so it's just kind of weird. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Do you think Microsoft has failed PC gamers? Do you reckon Microsoft could do more for their library on Steam? Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on notifications. I put new videos whenever I can. I've been ETHKaid and I'm signing out. Peace.